Low inventory, high prices. Are we going to see a change and more homes come on the market here in the spring? I'll talk about it in today's video. Hey, my name is Forssenius, Realtor here in Richmond, Virginia, and I get it. We're in a very unaffordable market right now.
I can't afford a thing.
Prices are high, interest rates are not drastically coming down. When you find a house that you absolutely love, you're probably going to have to fight for it, and competition for bidding out the next buyer in line for that property. Now, talking about affordability, we're basing it off prices, rates, and wages. And that gives us the equation for affordability. And with rates going up and down, the rates are the captain of the ship, kind of steering that for you as the buyer. That and the wages are not decreasing, they're increasing. So if we take a look at the history of the market here, the higher the bar is, the more affordable homes were, and the orange shows where the market crashed. But we're in a whole different environment with our market focusing on wages and rates. Now, as a prospective buyer, you have a choice. You can either wait it out or you can jump in the market. Everybody's situation is different. Now, it may not be a good time to buy right now for you. It may be a good time to buy for you. But I would say the majority of folks that we talk with that are on the sidelines, but they're able to make a move, they have the cash saved, they're able to make the payments, I say go for it. With the inventory levels in Richmond so low right now, if you are looking for something specific and it does come on the market, you want to be in that position where you can go ahead and attack it that first weekend with everybody bidding it and secure that house, because that may not come up for a while, given that your current criteria is something very specific and we're still in very low inventory. So consider the timing if you are going from a lease to a purchase, of when you need to exit that house and enter a new house, and when the payments start, and when you're going to talk to a real estate agent way before you are even thinking about doing anything. You want to have your ducks in a row where when a property does come up, you can go for it. If you are a seller in this market, congrats to you. You're king of the hill. You have something that everybody wants, a home. But especially in Richmond, if you are selling in certain parts, you got to be careful about how you list your property. And if you overprice, you will definitely hurt yourself in this market. If you underprice, luckily the market's not going to let you underprice the house, because if there is any kind of deal out there, there's going to be multiple people bidding on that property to meet up to what market value is. Now, market value is what a buyer is willing to pay for your property. It's not judged by me. It's not judged by the seller. It's about the buyer and what they're willing to pay for your property, or pay over what somebody else is willing to pay for your property to get your property. So overpricing will hurt. Underpricing, you have a little bit of leverage with multiple eyes coming in. You don't want to lose that first impression of listing your house and then having to decrease the price or lose the incentive of that battle between the buyers. Now, talk a little bit for inventory. If you do see a house that you absolutely love, go for it, attack it, be in a position ready to go, because inventory levels are not going to creep up for the foreseeable future. We're going to have that supply and demand issue through probably the end of the year at least. Next year's an election year, who knows? But secure that house and be prepared. But I will say, if rates start to go down and the sellers, their prices stay high, more sellers that are also buyers will start to enter the market and kind of combat that little inventory problem that we got going on. I will say the work culture by working from home and the generational culture of, hey, here's all the millennials looking to buy a house now because it is their time to buy a house, that's going to keep the inventory pretty tight. Thinking about buying or selling in 2024, 2025, 2026, the sooner we talk, the smoother the process goes. So let's connect. Let's have a discussion. If you are thinking about buying or selling, I can help you kind of understand where the market's at and where it's going to be going and what is the best case for you, and kind of see what your options are at the moment. Thanks.